All right, so we're going to move on to the reactions of alkynes. So we're going to go through this reaction one by one, but when we go through them, I want you to look back to the reaction of alkenes. They are really similar to the reaction of alkenes. Yeah, for example, catalytic hydrogenation. You have seen an alkene before. So alkene adding hydrogen and palladium, platinum, nickel, right? And to form an alkane. Same thing there. Alkene. If you look at the structure of alkene and alkyne, so what's the difference? Alkyne got more pi bond than alkene, one more. So 2 pi bonds in alkyne, 1 pi bond in alkene, right? So for catalytic hydrogenation of alkene, you add 2 hydrogen atom onto alkene. And alkyne, 2 pi bonds, add 4. That you can add 2, you can control it, right? But we'll talk about into the detail. But my point is, whatever alkene, if alkene do it once, alkyne do twice, they'll double the amount. All right. So hydrohalogenation down here. If you still remember, alkene add chlorine here, Markovnikov, hydrogen on here. Alkyne can add 2 times. I can add 2 times there. All right. If you still remember the Markovnikov hydration, like oxymercuration, demercuration, and was it hydroboration oxidation? Look at alkyne. This is alkene. Use mercury, right? Add water, you go Markovnikov. If you use borane, so hydroboration oxidation, so you go Markovnikov, adding water. Alkyne, mercury, but different reagent, of course. This is mercury sulfate in sulfuric acid. That's a solvent, right? So, but OH go down here. More substitute carbon, and then you go to ketone. For borane, for anti-Markovnikov, use borane, just like in alkene. Add borane and then deboration. See that? We go hydroboration, the oxidation, so we remove borane with peroxide, right? And the OH go to the less substitute carbon and become aldehyde later. Okay, so it's similar to alkene, really similar. So halogenation in alkene add once, alkyne add twice. So this is anti-addition. Remember that in alkene. All right. Keep going down here. So oxidative cleavage. So ozonolysis, cut bond in half, just like an alkene, right? So if you do terminal alkyne, you get the carbon dioxide. Right. And alkylation we'll talk about in detail later. So my point is, alkene do it once. Alkyne, if you do the same reaction, you do it twice. Okay. All right. Start with the first reaction, catalytic hydrogenation.